Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co host, Brian.
What's going on, everybody?
Back for a reunion review. This is The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. This is the season 2 reunion, Brian. It is available on Hulu now, the all of season 2, season 1, all there on Hulu. Go check it out. It's a shitty reunion, Brian. This reunion sucked. There were so many things off the bat, Brian, before we even get into anything that was actually said in this reunion. Demi's in Disneyland. You got the doctor couple off sitting off on their own. You have to the so many non-answers and like stay tuned. No,
Yeah.
I really am maybe not going to be staying tuned actually because this show stinks. And it was such a phenomenon last year, and people were so excited for this year. We were excited to watch it. Man, could they just like not like take more excitement out of a show for me?
Yeah, this is probably one of the few shows that I'll actually admit that I thoroughly hate watched it. Season 1 and 2. I think I think it's a terrible show. I don't understand the drama. To me is I think everything about it is like when your first question is, oh, stay tuned for season 3. I'm sorry, this is like, everything about it. I don't believe anything. I don't believe any of the drama. I don't believe any of the um, like the hatred of people. Like I know Demi was in Disneyland, but like to me, it seems very convenient. Like I thought you had to like contractually show up to these things. I thought.
Well, this is unfortunately for them. This isn't a Bravo show. It's a Hulu. It's a Disney
They want
operation
to be
here,
Bravo.
Brian.
They want to be it so badly.
Yeah, well, that's why they're letting her be in Disneyland and film in Disneyland too, because it's a Disney-owned show. So, like, I guess shout out to Demi for maybe being the most interesting thing we want to talk about, and you being nowhere near the
Not
damn
even there.
reunion.
Right. Like cutting into podcast clips as like talking points. I'm just like, ugh. And Dancing with the Stars news. I'm like, what are we doing here, man? This is just some of the worst shit you can watch. I think.
I mean, I felt like Taylor probably talked the most during this reunion. She
Yeah.
probably divulged the most and I mean I think it's not very surprising. She's usually pretty open, obviously, whether it be the swinging stuff, whether it be the momtok origins and that dynamic. And not that I really like anyone particularly in the show, but I did appreciate Taylor's like heavy participation in the reunion. At least she was trying.
Yeah, yeah, she did. I just think like there was points that I think that people would have liked to know about. Like, how about the scenes like with her family calling her basically a whore? Like, why are we not talking about that stuff? We're talking about like comment sections in social media. Like that stuff is. Let's talk about the stuff that like I think matters about. Like you can actually have a conversation about. And it just yeah, she talked a lot. She talked about S and some D's and some people not doing it, and then you got people like Michaela sitting on the side of the couch who didn't even utter a word. And it's like, why are some of these people even here if they're not even going to talk? It made me almost think like they filmed both sections of the reunion and like they cut things out, and maybe she'll talk more in part whenever they do season 3.
Again, like we know you're doing a season 3. We know how the season ended. We again like we wanted to hear about the Marciano
Yeah,
stuff, but we got zero answers tonight, people. So sorry if you're watching spoilers, you're not going to get spoiled because we don't find anything out definitively. Like thanks for nothing, reunion. That's what I was here for.
yeah. I just to me, all of it seems like a big cash grab, and like they want to be like Bravo so bad, and like we're talking about I think like 25 to 30-year-old women in like 16-year-old body, like 16-year-old minds, like what they're getting upset about. And like, man, it was like, then you have like, what's the husband, the guy with Taylor's name again? Dakota, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
comes
yeah.
on here and he's just doesn't shut up. I'm just like, these people, I know you said you didn't have a problem with, uh, Nick Vial. I just don't think they had like like the questions I weren't really. I guess maybe because it was the topics. I could have also been production, like telling him
It
what to
seemed
say a little bit.
curated what he was allowed to do and not do. He seemed like he was
Like,
just glad to have the job there.
right, and then you have like Michaela, who didn't have a good season 2, just completely always telling Michaela Mackenzie is that her name?
Yeah.
The like how like basically like, you're bullying me, and then like he then once she starts saying about something else, she's like, well, you're bullying. It's like, well, then she actually called him out, and he had really didn't have anything to say. And I was like, that's probably the most like true moment of the whole reunion for me. And it just felt really flat. It really did. And I just expected a lot more from what they made appear like were big points in the season. Like they didn't talk about the pregnancy, like all the stuff in the episode like, show. They didn't even talk about like the fight at the party. Didn't even talk about like that.
They had no clips of that,
They
nothing,
did
which was like
nothing,
the
man. It just
viral moment of the season. Nothing.
I mean, that just shows to me how pointless the show actually is. Is like they did none of the like that was like 10 episodes. We barely touched on any of the stuff.
Like
Tell me
I
if we're wrong
saw,
in the comment section because I love them. I know we have like zealots of the show that love the show. Like, please
yeah,
comment
tell
like,
me
what are we
why this
missing?
was a good reunion. Honestly, I mean, the thing that I enjoyed the most and I thought was funniest was the shots where they would cut to the guys all locked in that green room, having to hear all their
Yeah,
laundry getting thrown out there, and it made me laugh. Nick Vial, again, I agree with you. I think he played it safe, but I think it was again we've had a lot worse hosts.
oh, definitely. We definitely
I
were.
also wasn't working with a lot here tonight. No one was allowed to talk about anything or refuse to talk about anything.
I wonder how long that season desist, like why they can't talk about stuff is. If that's like plot points on your show, I just don't think that's a good.
To me,
That's
again,
not
the
good.
show reeks of cash grab, Brian, because I think season 3
Yeah,
literally is basically the season 2 part 2, right? They were just kept filming.
yeah,
It's not like they took a break and then they re-picked up. It's literally just the continuation. It's like a kind of like a family Jersey Shore family vacation season to say. Like they're
yeah.
gonna pick right back up. It's gonna pick up right where the last one left off. And it's like, oh, so you could have just had this be season 2 keep running.
Yeah,
Like
just make it 20 episodes or something, and do like or like release it like a couple weeks later. I don't know, man. Like Marciano's not even on the reunion either. I mean, it's just so many like blunders after blunder.
I thought that was that would have been one prop bet, like a number one. Like obviously Marciano is gonna be on the show on the
He's
reunion.
the main point of the whole plot. How about you phone in Lisa Vanderpump, like your partner on the show? Like you even had her call in for, hey, what did you notice? Like even if they called Vanderpump, even the messy Hannah, like even if we had just somebody who was there, even calling in to be like, hey, I saw these people. They kept
They name
commenting
dropped
about like,
they
yeah,
name dropped Vanderpump Villa like 6 times, and Vanderpump Villa cast, and so Vanderpump Villa, Vanderpump Villa. It's like, okay, we get it. Like we get it, guys. Yeah, we get it. And Dancing with the Stars, great, cool. Honestly,
that's we.
this just didn't do it for me, Brian. I think from what I've seen on social media, at least, I don't think that we are. uh we're not having a crazy take here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's moments with the Connor stuff, but I mean, again, it's just like it. I don't know. I the biggest revelation is like a D level cast member revealing something, and like you have all these other people sitting on the couch who don't reveal anything about themselves at all, and they are involved in like so much drama, and it's just that's kind of crazy to me that like a husband of one of the girls has to actually like reveal something about himself, and that's the big thing, and like it was like a really shitty situation in its past, and it's like I mean it took a lot of balls to tell people about it, but like these people claim about they're so close, and like none of them knew about it, and it's just I don't know. Feel bad for the dude.
I do, Tim. It's unfortunate. I mean, feel bad for any. Honestly,
And
yeah, I
all
don't
these
feel bad.
others,
Actually, I
like
take that back.
they're the one who benefit from it, like not him. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get the attention that it's on their show, and it's just like nothing about it feels good.
I think everyone knows where we stand here on Mormon Wives season 2 reunion and season 2 as a whole. Go check out everything else that we cover. Though we love Love Island. We are covering Love Island USA, Love Island UK. We will be back on Monday for Bachelor in Paradise season premiere. If you're a Bravo fan, the McBee Dynasty season 2 premiere, Brian and I are going to cover that. Plenty of other things coming. If you are following us here on YouTube, we appreciate it. Hit that notification bell. If you aren't, please subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all at The Reality Guys. But until season 3, we can play more about Mormon Wives. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.